G'day there, mates. My name is Mr. Magilla-cutti, and welcome back once again to my channel. Today we'll be continuing with the finale of Darksiders 3. Now, a few things we need to talk about first. First of all, I had to system reset my PlayStation due to the fact that after a mini blackout, my PlayStation just kept showing up with a black screen after the logo, so it wasn't starting up properly. So I had to restart the whole system and wipe the memory from all the recording I did for the final episode here. So, luckily, I was able to load a file at the end here, which I actually was from before I started doing YouTube, so this was from a while back. The difficulty is in apocalyptic mode, and I'm at level 63. Yeah, I had to do a lot of leveling up just so I can do the Crucible on this difficulty. Still haven't beaten it, but I don't care. Now, another thing is, this is the third take I had to do, due to the fact that the first one, I kept getting interrupted and the dog wouldn't stop barking. But that wouldn't have mattered because with the second take I did, I realized that I just set the PlayStation up to actually record my voice when I'm recording videos. So, yeah, that's the second one down the drain. So, third time's the charm. Enough of my rambling. We are going after Envy after she betrayed us, who was the... Let me start from the beginning. Previous episode, we went after Pride. We managed to defeat her, but however, the Watcher actually turned out to be Envy. The real Envy. I think I may have talked about how there were signs pointing towards that she was Envy. I don't really remember, but anyway, we are here now. Ufane here made a reflector pool to take us to our heart's desire. And so we will be going after Envy, who is at the council's chambers. So, enough of my rambling. Sorry, just hold me in place there. Let's get started. So again, this is going to be a harder difficulty, but the fight's not that hard due to the fact that I'm pretty leveled up. And my gear is pretty strong here. Now, what am I here with, as a matter of fact? I might as well show you all the weapons I have. Yeah, some of them are not focused up, but I got pretty much everything. They're not all equipped, but I got all the DLC weapons equipped. So anyway, enough of that.
And judging that you've forgotten how to fight!
You dare attack this holy sanctum?
I do! I dare! Because no one else ever has! And that makes this eve sweet! You haughty sons of whores have had this coming for eons, and you have no one but yourselves to thank for it.
Your lust for power will be your undoing, Envy.
Well, isn't that the pot calling a kettle black? When I'm done here and you're nothing left but pebbles, I will simply wait out the apocalypse and destroy whatever weakened generals remain. The Earth will be mine. It's over, Envy! You have failed.
Kill her, Horsemen. We command.
Oh, shut up! You command nothing but my scorn, and you will know my fury soon enough.
Blasphemy!
True. Yield or die! envy. Seriously? No, but it was worth a shot.
Ooh. So we got Envy, the Cultiva's Queen, I believe it's called.
There is nothing you have that
Now, as you see here, and I probably saw from the previous episode, the appearance she has taken on, because she probably looked different from the last time she encountered the Horsemen, but her appearance is based basically solely on the three other Horsemen, War, Death, and Strife. I don't think any bits of Fury is in there. Maybe it is, I don't know, but not just her appearance too, but the weapons she uses, such as the blade that she's holding, is resemblance to War's Chaos Eater, and Death's scythe there she's holding in her other arm. And the two handguns is a reference to Strife's handguns. Now, the reason I think she took on the appearance is because the Horsemen themselves are powerful in their own right, especially when the seventh seals are broken. And she took on that appearance because she would have the power of all the Horsemen, not only them, but the seven deadly sins as well, since she has the talisman that contains them. Envious of everything around her, that it will be a downfall. And as you saw, that is War's blade geyser. So as you saw there, she uses the power of the other sins as well. So it's pretty much a combination of the Horsemen and the seven other deadly sins we'll be facing here. Now, on the level, she will be a bit of a challenge, but since I'm actually level 63, this won't be too much of a challenge, but knowing how well I fight, yeah, so I need to be careful and shut up so I can actually concentrate on the fight. Attacks are simple and easier to read if you are watching. No denying that. She had to use the handguns.
No! It was mine!
seem you have finally accomplished your task, Fury. Perhaps you should be rewarded. But perhaps not. Envy may have caught us unawares, but we have more than enough power to deal with an insect like you. You have overstepped your bounds, Horsemen. You shall be punished, along with your brothers, like the impudent child you are.
No! I will not die like this! I will not allow your corruption to spread!
Stop! Where did you get that? Deliver that unto us.
No. No. I don't think it was made for you. Besides, feels pretty good.
Such arrogance! Such gall!
No, that would be pride. This is truth. And the truth is, this can destroy you!
You'll never find out, wretch!
Well, they suddenly are angry. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Unity is key! If we're to move forward from here, we must move as one!
You won't make it.
The Council!
Enraged. No doubt fueling the attack on Haven in secret. If you have a plan for them... The time is now. Heaven, hell, the Charred Council. They wish to see them annihilated. You know this, but perhaps you don't know the reason. Even before the apocalypse, why were your lives so hard? Because you were created for a great purpose and left unprotected. So those who fear you have set out to destroy you with false promises and wars and sin that they blame on you. They all fear you. That fear can be used against them. Humanity can win this war.
Look around you. This is what's left of humanity, and we are in no shape to fight a war on the scale you suggest.
No. You must hide.
From the eyes of heaven and hell? The Council? That's exactly what must be done. But what humanity needs more than a good hidey-hole is a protector.
A protector?
Charge! Let the armies of hell eliminate all that is human. Once and for all, we shall raise this planet. Horsemen, come!
But...
The Makers will buy us the necessary time to shuttle the other humans away.
Away? To where?
North, back to the council chamber. What sort of a maker would it be if I built a doorway that only connected two places, huh? Your heart's desire, Horseman. A safe place for the poor and wanted.
I don't understand.
Aye, well, you will. Sadly, you will understand it all as you travel with them.
Me?
They are in need of a protector, and you need a new purpose. Am I wrong?
I vow to use all of the powers in my possession to protect humanity. And one day, we will set things right. Together. Uthane, my brother, War, is an innocent in this drama. If you ever find an opportunity to assist him in any way, I would ask you to do so.
I will.
Thank you, Maker. May our future be one of justice.
Aye. Safe travels, Horseman.
Strife.
And that is it, people. That is it for Darksiders 3. It was good to actually come back to the game, and this is going to be the third or fourth time that I'm actually going to be seeing this stuff. But this was great to play again. The gameplay was definitely unique. I love how they actually changed the gameplay styles from each Darksiders game they do, because number one, they just did this original hack and slash like you see from Devil May Cry. Number two, which has some RPGs element to it, which seems like pretty good. You level up, you get skills, not bad. And Darksiders 3 added something from the Dark Souls games, such as needing materials to level up your weapons, enchantments, and pretty much feed Souls the Vulcan to level up. And I know Darksiders Genesis is also going to be like one of those dungeon crawlers like Diablo. And I will be doing that, just going to have to convince my friend to actually help me out. But we'll see, we'll see. Now, my thoughts on the game. First of all, for the story, it was quite unique. At first, it just started out as just hunt down the 7 deadly sins, but as you progress through it, there's something deeper to it. Especially when we talk to the Lord of Hollows, more to it going around in there. Not only that, the story wasn't just about hunting down the sins, it was about Fury's growth as an individual, because before she was rash, she didn't care about anything, just looking for the next fight, just full of anger and hate. I'm pretty sure you get the picture. And as she starts to fight these sins, starts to make this journey of hers, she actually showed a lot of character growth, calming down a lot more, thinking more rationally, even taking pity on many of the other creatures too. And she even admitted some faults in herself as well, which is great to see, some real growth there. This did get a bit of stale every now and just here and there, but especially with the fact that you can how this game has multiple endings, they took a bit of a risk when done doing that, and I think they've done a good job with it. You made the right choices and you get the right ending. And I think the ending that I'm showing you here is actually the canon ending. The actual how things meant to play out. Ciri disobeyed the council, fought back against them, but when she threw this talisman at the council members, did she release the sins, or did something else happen? I don't know. Now, onto the gameplay. It was challenging, to say the least, because even when you're not on apocalyptic mode, since I was playing on normal mode, the game was still pretty challenging. Especially when you take a hit. You really got to time your dodge attacks there, because not only do you have to focus on striking the enemies, you also have to focus on dodging out of the way, which I was doing poorly. And the fact that you actually countered them after dodging the attacks, that is very unique. And I'm glad that they didn't overcomplicate things with different stats and all that, just set over 3 HP, your melee attack, and your arcane attack, which is pretty much your evade counter and your elemental attack. So that was good. The voice acting, it was good. I applaud everything they've done, but I won't deny that there were some bits here and there that was, I think the words I'm looking for are, there were some bits that were over the top and some that were underwhelming, if that's the right words I'm using. But, I'm not saying it was bad or anything, but there was just some bits here and there that kind of went over the top. They could have toned it back a bit, or some bits that didn't have enough, then they could have added more to it. The music, I didn't really pay much attention to that because it was I didn't really pay attention to the music again, because in some games like this, music didn't really qualify that much. But not to say that they didn't add the right choice of music to it, so applause for that. Now, as for character interactions between other characters, there was very little of that, because the only interactions that Fury had was with the Watchers, with the Watcher, and a little bit with the humans and the Makers, mainly Ufane. And the only other interaction she had a lot was with a one-time thing with the Deadly Sins after facing them, then defeating them. And there was Volgrim as well. So there wasn't that much character interaction there, but well, you can't always get everything right.
Fool! I told you to silence the traitor. No matter. The young one remains unaware of the power she possesses. The Council will deliberate this term, and they will send war to Earth. A mistake. The final seal will be broken, and I will revel in the chaos. You may go.
And so once again, we see Lilith talking to that mysterious voice. Now, I'm not sure if I mentioned this in Darksiders 2, but I think that mysterious voice is actually the Dark Prince Lucifer. I'm not really sure, because there's nothing that indicated points to Lucifer, or if it does point to this Dark Prince individual altogether. But that's what the community thinks, and personally, that's what I think too. It might be Lucifer, because, again, if you look back to Bible history, it was Lucifer or Satan, depending on who you pick, but the serpent that tricked Lilith, one of Adam's wives, into more sinful acts. If you, at least that's how I'm thinking, man. I don't know. There's so many stories in the Bible. It's hard to keep track of what is New Testament, what is Old Testament. It's just big mumbo jumbo to my head. But in regards to that, we actually know Lilith was the one who tricked Abaddon into prematurely sending about the apocalypse early. And basically after that, war came, and they pinned it on war. But I don't think that the council... No, sorry, that Abaddon knew war was coming, because I think they sent him when there was no call to be made. And so doing that, they blamed everything on war. And so, in order to clear war of his crime, well, supposed crime, they sent Death, went out on his own journey to resurrect humanity. While Fury, on the other hand, has been tasked by the Council to counter the deadly sins, who supposedly broke out of the prison, but if what they said in the game was true, it was actually the Council that released the deadly sins. They didn't break out themselves. A lot of here's and there's that we don't know whether or not is true, because we can't always take the word of these certain individuals. They could be lying, they could be telling the truth. It's hard to tell. But also, if I may talk, one final thing, it's in regards of strife at the end there, because just give me a sec, sorry. Where is it? My old. Shut up. Okay, so Strife himself is stubborn, impatient, and sadistic, not to mention rude, and has a bit of short temper, given evidence to his argument of war through, I think, through Darksiders Genesis and through the comics made by Dark Horse. But other than that, what we saw there was Strife, who actually helps out humanity. I mean, why? Because, as I said, his personality suggests otherwise. Did something happen to Strife to make him actually have a change of heart to help humanity out? And if so, after Fury left with the humans, what exactly happened to Strife? Because if you remember from the first two games, number 1 and 2, War and Death actually got one of Strife's handguns, Redemption and Mercy, depending on which game you play. And so, if that's the case, what exactly happened to Strife to make him leave his handguns behind? God damn it, bud. Because if we know that Ufane said that he found one of Strife's handguns, but is that really the case? Well, did Strife actually give one of his handguns to Ufane and left the other one in the care of the makers? Who can really tell? Because we know little to nothing of what happened to Strife, where he went, what his mission was. Because remember, the Council said that they sent Strife off on another mission at the beginning of the game. So, what was that mission? What was he doing? We don't really know ourselves. But hopefully that the rumored Darksiders 4 that is being developed will actually give us some answers to that. God damn it, bud. Shut up. I'm sorry about the bird, guys. She just loves to be noisy. Now, again, hopefully Darksiders 4 will be featuring Strife alone, because Genesis is just pretty much taking place before the events of Darksiders, okay? So hopefully Darksiders 4, it doesn't end the story there yet, okay? Because I hope they actually develop a 5th game that brings that actually takes place at the end of after Darksiders 1, when all the three of the other Horsemen come together. But only time will tell. Now, a final penny for my thoughts before I end the episode. That mysterious voice. It sounded like he was actually planning all of this to happen. Clearly, he used Lilith to make those plans happen, putting chess pieces on the board, if you will. Like, he made sure that Abaddon would do what he did, with Lilith sending whispers through his ears to do this, that the demons are laughing at them. And so, to let him set about the apocalypse prematurely by breaking 6 of the 7 seals, and thus turning him into the destroyer. And thus, the council would send war to Earth to clear his name, and he would revel in the chaos. What does that all mean? Who is this mysterious figure? The Dark Prince? Lucifer? Are they 2 different individuals? I'm afraid only time will tell with that one, and I don't really have all the answers myself. Maybe I'll get some more answers in Darksiders Genesis, or maybe we have to wait till Darksiders 4. We'll see. But if I can't get my friend to actually help me with the Genesis, I guess we'll just have to do single player. But true. Anyway, that is gonna be it for this episode. I'm glad I was actually able to get this video done back again, and I think I rambled on enough. So I'm very sorry, guys, but you know how I love to talk, especially when it comes to story, comes to lore. So anyway, that will be it for me, because I don't want this bird to be squawking through the headphones any longer. So thank you all so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy this video, please remember to hit that like button. Also, if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button and show your support for the channel. And stay tuned for later on in the day when I will actually be doing a Let's Play of Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. Cannot wait to actually play that game. Because I will be uploading it on the same day that I played it. It's just too bad I won't be able to do it in VR because, one, I don't think it's VR supported. And if it is supported, I don't have the adapter, which allows me to use the PlayStation 4 camera on my PlayStation 5. But anyway, that's going to be it for me. Thank you all again, and I hope you all have a good day. Take care of yourselves, and drive safely out there, people. Bye-bye, take care, and have a good one.